We race. Great start as predicted by Oliver Polochko from the inside second row. Slots in behind Elia Kaczynski. The Swede is in the lead. Kostoya had no chance from the outside of the front row of the grid, but it's not a bad start from the Spaniard. He's in position 3 just ahead of Flutza. We saw her older brother Lucas Star in the pre-final this morning in OK. And now little Lunita runs in position 4 in pre-final B, the opening stages of the final pre-final this morning. Kaczynski in the lead from Oliver Polochko, 5-3-1 for Team Baby Race. Kaczynski already with a nice lead into the hairpin. Kostoya fighting there with Jensen Burnett, who's made a good start. Bogdan Cosmo Christopher for Gold Star Racing. We just saw his older brother David take the victory in pre-final A. Bogdan in position 7 behind Martinez and Flutza, ahead of Vladimir Ivanikov. Jensen Burnett, Alfie Slater, the 2 energy cars. And Lewis Werrell is behind his countryman Alfie. There are the energies going through. Alfie dives down the inside and takes JB as Elia Kaczynski pulls away on the second lap of the race. Kostoya moves by into second. He's got past Polochko. And then Dean Hugendorn, Dean the Dutchman for the Kiddix Driver Academy in the Alonso kart in P4. There's Flutza. Luna mixing it with the boys. No questions asked. They talk about this is the big push these days in motorsport. I know it's very early days. Who will be the next woman driver in Formula One? The last was Giovanna Amati, the Roman lady, back in the early 90s with Brabham. There's quite a few candidates. Well, remember this name. It's 2021. Come 2027, 28. Luna Flutza, will she be on the F1 grid? She's as good a shot as any of the kids racing with us in the midi category in WSK. Elia Kaczynski leads the way for Ward Racing. Kostoya in 5.02 won the WSK Euro Series earlier on in the season. Polochko, Hugendorn, Dean for the Kiddix Driver Academy down the inside and takes second place. With that, Elliot pulls away ever so slightly as we get news that Matteo Paduan is under investigation and has just been given a 3-second penalty. Matteo Paduan, that drops the driver from Padova down, the driver from Friuli Venezia Giulia down into 22nd place. There's the board to the left of your screen. Matteo Paduan is now down in 22nd. He'll need a miracle to make it through to the final this afternoon. William Collegia from Melbourne. William Collegia from the back of the grid is already working his way up through. He's got by Oliver Schinmark and Katrina Tung, whose teammates just a little bit further ahead. Goes side by side, Jacopo Martinez and Oliver Polochko for Team Baby Race, but it is Elia Kaczynski who's been caught by Dean Hugendorn. Kostoya in P3. Luna is staying with Christian. Then comes Vladimir Ivanikov, the Formula K Junior Team Car driver. Vladimir was fastest qualifier in his group on Friday. Not fastest overall, outright pole position went to the Austrian Niklas Schaufler. Vlad Ivanikov fastest in Group 1, 54.432. As this time round, Luna with the fastest lap, she's done a 54.701. So they're almost matching the qualifying pace from Friday 2 days ago. Kostoya down the inside. Dean tries to stay with, but loses time, loses position. Vladimir Ivanikov drives past Dean and drives past Luna at the same time. Brilliant move from the Russian. Vladimir Ivanikov for the Formula K Junior team goes from position 5, tried to take second. And all the while, Elia Kaczynski is pulling away. They go into the hairpin. There's Polochko on the outside of Dean Hugendorn. There is a yellow flag being waved down the start-finish straight. They cannot pass into turn 1 because we've lost 2 karts. There's Kaczynski. Down into turn 1, the yellow flag is waving. They cannot pass until they get to where Kaczynski is passing right now. There's the green flag, so we're back racing green. Paduan with that 3-second penalty in position 21. Bautista Panetta, the Argentine on debut with Team Gamoto in WSK competition, he's out. That's why the yellow flag is waving. He is okay, but his weekend is over. Half race distance, Kaczynski pulls away. Kostoya, Vladimir Ivaninkov. A brilliant move just a few moments ago. As Dean Hugentorn is about to lose another place. Vladimir Ivaninkov for the Formula K junior team and the Formula K kart. As Dean Hugentorn, Jacopo Martinez, Lewis Werrell, Jensen Burnett, Filippo Pancotti ahead of Julius Ochepa. Bogdan Cosmo Christopher has fallen down to 13. His older brother just won pre-final A, but Bogdan is now at risk of missing the final. He sits in behind Julius Ochepa and the Canadian Jensen Burnett, who took that memorable victory at South Carter Karting just a few weeks ago in the Rock Cup International Trophy. Jensen in P11 behind Pancotti. Luna's fallen down to 9th. The gap from Elliot Kaczynski back to Kostoya is 1.1 seconds. He's trying to break Vladimir Ivaninkov, but the Russian will try and send it into the hairpin. Watch this. Kostoya, will he put it wide? He takes the traditional line. Had trust there that the Russian wouldn't send it. There's Alfie, P4. Has come from the clouds. Well, more exactly, grid 14 to be in position 4. Alfie Slater last mini race before stepping up to okjunior in 2022, the category that his older brother Freddie has dominated for the past few seasons. There is Slater with the sand in the energy kart. He's ahead of Hugendorn, Palochko, Jacopo Martinez, Lewis Werrell. The second Union Jack on our timing screen because Lewis from Lincolnshire is up into P8. Ahead of Pancotti as Luna falls down to 10th place. There is Alfie. He'll take the Russian if Vladimir does not go by Kostoya in a moment. This is looking good for Kaczynski. Alfie Slater, P3, the second of the Slater siblings, up into 3rd place. Fabulous pass into the hairpin. Alfie in the 527 energy kart, the team of Michele Panigada, engineered by Simone Sorio and Luigina as well, coaching these young drivers. Alfie up into 3rd place. Did not qualify well, but had the speed, had to come through from grid 22 in each of the 5 heats and consistently finished in the top 10 despite starting on the 12th row of the grid in Friday and Saturday's heats. Kostoya under pressure. WSK champion from earlier in the season. Oliver Palochko, meanwhile, there he is, the Czech driver. He's done a fastest lap of 54.566, only 2/10 off the qualifying time. The baby race team drivers are right there. Palochko, 5.31, Martinez at 5.35. As now Kostoya goes defensive on this, the last lap of the race. Kaczynski will win it. The Swede will join the Romanian Cosmo Christopher on the front row of the grid for the final. Slater into 2nd from grid 14. The Brit from the Midlands of the Queen's England is up into 2nd place. Vladimir runs off the road 500 metres from the checkered flag. Slater 2nd. There's Dean, he's recovered. Kostoya's back to 4. It's getting ragged, it's getting desperate to make it through to the grid for the WSK Final Cup. Alfie in the middle of the circuit will bring it home in P2, down through the chicane for the final time. The checkered flag is about to wave, not for Kaczynski. Alfie wins! Kaczynski has coasted across the line in P4. Kaczynski with a problem. Don't tell me he misjudged the laps. Kaczynski has finished P4. Slater has won it. I'm wrong. He won't join Cosmo Christopher on the front row of the grid for the final. Elliot, a catastrophe, a disaster. He has had a mechanical problem because he has not made it back to the pits. So that was the first thought, that he's done a Bjorn Werdheim Formula 3000 Monaco 2003. That did not happen. Elliot Kaczynski has stopped on the side of the track. He's had a problem. He's coasted across the line in P4. It could have been so much worse. Slater wins. Dean Hugendorn second. Kostoya third. Kaczynski fourth. Werrell P5. Two Brits inside the top five. That